Thank you, Agata. I'm doing fine. Yes, and as you mentioned, this is all about the future jobs, but the project is very much present. So let's jump to the other slide, please, and I'll be explaining. So I've heard there are a lot of great projects going on that were presented before, and I'm very happy that the community that we have is so creative and so motivated to provide exactly this kind of new education that children require to change the world and to solve problems for us. But this project is a bit different. This project has reached a massive scale. What I mean by that, it was introduced in 6 months to 12,000 schools. 12,000 schools, including public and private schools, all primary schools in Poland. And the project has been scheduled to take place and to cover secondary schools, another 9,000 schools next year as well. What's all about it? Each school has received a free grant, like an equity free grant with no commission, to receive a class equipment, tools, robotics, electronics, 3D, including 3D printing, mandatory 3D printing equipment, electronic equipment, and visual audio systems. So the whole project, we can skip the next slide. The whole project is valued at 200 over 200 million euro that has been put in place to invest and jumpstart what has always been missing, and I believe is missing in many schools across Europe, a actual equipment for children to use it in project-based learning, in developing things, in building stuff, simple building, cooking, recording, sharing it. The aim of the project really, of course, the long-term goal is for the future jobs, but really here and now is to do two things. Is first to give children this engagement and a really sense and purpose of going to schools and enjoy their time in a different way rather than learn from books all the time. And the second is for teachers to kind of change the ways they distribute equipment and they change the ways they inspire kids to use the whole technical stuff on their own. And if we go next, we have been a part of this project. We delivered as a company to over 2,000 schools in Poland alone. And our goal really is to help teachers, because the teachers are the most important for us, help teachers kind of understand how they can use this equipment in the daily classes to deliver core curriculum subjects and at the same time increase engagement, increase learning outcomes across classroom, but save time to deliver these classes and develop professionally. So we very much believe we have thousands, like literally 5,000 every day logged teachers using our stuff, which is a great motivation. That is exactly why we have worked 6 years to make it work. That they're using it, that they're actually using 3D printers, they're actually using our scenarios. They're actually using robots to some extent, but the equipment is actually used mostly by kids, and they are receiving actual content, scenarios, lesson plans, everything that is needed to conduct classes. So to put it to finalize it, I very much believe that looking at how much engagement, how much really good feedback the whole project received, I believe there's a lot of space in many other countries in Europe to talk to our Polish government, to the Ministry of Education and the GovTech agency who commissioned this project, or talk to industry members like myself to get some more inspiration on how does it work, what are the outcomes, how to introduce similar projects. A very similar project, as far as I know, is introduced in Italy, and there I believe it is only about also the whole purpose probably in the long-term job context is will be to inspire vocational education training that is so much needed in every country, in every industry, and we need to revive this vocational educational training, and this program is exactly serving this purpose. So I'm very happy to be here, and I would love to keep in touch with all of you after that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. This is an excellent example where industry and edtechs are part of the solution and the improvements in STEM education. And I really like how you were sharing the collaboration also with other parties. And it's not just about connecting, it's also about improving in every area, isn't it?
Of course, of course. This is just the first step. I think, the teaching styles, the learning styles are so different in every kid that this sort of crazy project, because it was super ambitious, really, to put it very, this sort of crazy projects really open doors to think differently how children learn and how they understand stuff. So
precisely. Thank you very much for joining us.